What up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with a review for Belle Collective. You guys, we are back for season 2 of Belle Collective, episode 1. The episode is titled New Belle and New Babies, you guys. So before we go ahead and get into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel, and if you guys aren't subscribed, then do me a favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know you can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, sharing the video, you guys, and with that out the way, without further ado, let's discuss Belle Collective, shall we? All right, you guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys, with Belle Collective, I didn't think it was coming back for a season 2. I was slightly surprised that it came back for a season 2, but I am happy that it came back for a season 2 because I enjoyed season 1 immensely. So we are here. So let's start up with Latrice. So Latrice is back. Latrice came at us with some new friends. She got her, she said Gracie and Mercy 2.0 or something like that. Because you guys know Latisha names her boobs Gracie and Mercy. We're gonna talk about Latisha in a minute. So Latrice is telling us, how since season 1 her business has grown. You guys remember Latrice is the one that had the vending machine that sold hair. So we see her as she's cooking breakfast for Cliff. It still bothers me, her calling that man Zaddy. I just can't with it. If you call Zaddy and Daddy and all that kind of stuff, I understand it when you're having sex and whatnot, but just regular everyday life, hey Daddy, hey Zaddy, I cringe. But hey, she likes it, I love it. So she says that, she's talking to her friend. What is her friend's name? Is her friend's name Mel? I feel like that's her friend's name. I could be wrong. The woman that works with her assistant, I forget what that woman does, but she's telling her that she wants to get all the ladies together. She wants to do a high tea. Well, a high tea. And it's technically not really a high tea because she doesn't drink tea. Or she doesn't eat crumpets. So did we know that? Now, I don't think we knew this last season about her and Cliff, that Cliff has, some kids, and they're all around her age. So I think she said he has 5 kids, and we see one of his daughters there. Her name is Amber. She's 18 years old, and she has stepsons. They don't live in the same state. I think that's what she said. So his daughter Amber, she's 18 years old. She's actually getting ready to leave, right, for college. And he's, asking her, does she want some, does she think that Latricia have a baby? You asking your 18-year-old daughter that question? I mean, okay. If my mom had come to me at 18 and said, Jerome, do you think I should have a baby? I would have told her, hell no. I don't want a baby brother or sister. The fuck for? I'm 18. Why would you want to start over? And that's what I think about when people have grown-ass kids. Why do y'all want to start over? Enjoy the rest of your life, baby. Enjoy it. So, like I said, we see Latrice having this high tea, right? And she told us, I just told you a few minutes ago, she doesn't do tea or crumpets. So she invites this new cast member by the name of So Gucci. And I tweeted this when I was, if you guys don't know, the episode was already up previously. The episode was on demand and I saw it. So Gucci, her name is Sophia Otis Williams. I believe that's what she said her name is. I could be wrong. So Latrice said that their husbands knew each other before she was born. So she still has issues with Marie from last season. You guys remember the issues that she and Marie had at the reunion last season. So shit is still fucked up between she and Marie. So they don't see it for each other. So we see everyone. So Gucci is there. Tambra and her hair are there. Latisha's there. Mel, I think that's that woman's name. If I'm wrong, correct me. So Latisha is talking to Tambra. And she's asking Tambra, is she and Damon still together? And Tambra says yes. So Latisha then starts asking her questions, right? And I get why she was asking her questions, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes, why she was asking the questions. And honestly, typically I probably would have been mad at Latisha for these questions, but I'm really not, because I understand why she's doing it, because she wants to know she's gauging, right? I get what she's doing, she's gauging, but also I get her not telling Tambra what she's heard because she wants to gather all the information before she takes it to her. So I gotta say, hats off to you, Latisha. I fucks with that. I do want to say one thing about Latisha. Latisha, she looks so much different than season one. And I think really what it is with Latisha is she got some better wigs. Because Latisha looked good. Latisha looked good. Gotta give it to her. She looked good. All right, you guys, so let's pause here and move forward. Speaking of Latisha, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about Latisha. So Latisha lets us know that she has opened up the Latisha Pearson Enterprise that houses 7 businesses, and she's still hosting her brunches. And she's still trying to, revitalize Ferris Street. We saw how that happened. We saw how, the revitalization of Ferris Street went last season. Okay. So she is telling us that she is currently living with her mother. Now, you guys remember that her husband, Glenn, is a towboat. I think she says he's gone for, 28? No, he's gone for almost a month, right? And then he comes home. So you guys also remember that he had cheated on her in the past. So they are separated currently. And she says, did she say it? Yep, she said it here. So after the proposal, remember last season he re-proposed to her, right? So she says after that proposal, he went and had communications with another woman. I was like, girl, you lying. But you guys do remember at the reunion last season that she was saying that she had heard, I think Latrice had told her that there was rumblings out there that he fathered another child. Maybe I would have left him in. His Boosie looking ass. That nigga looked just like Boosie. Glenn is just a taller version of Boosie. They could be twin brothers. So then he comes over to pick up their son, right? And he's telling her, I can't believe that we're here. Say what? You can't believe we're in this situation because you was in your phone talking to another woman and you put your penis in another woman. Oh, okay. Good night, Glenn. So then we see Latisha. So Latisha is at her office and her friend Taisha shows up, right? So Latisha, I guess Latisha at one point in time she was working from home, but now she's full-time working in her office, right? So she tells Taisha that she wants to get all the ladies together. So Taisha asks her about Tambra, her play friend. So with that segued into Taisha talking about Damond. So remember, I just told you a few minutes ago at the high tea that Latisha was asking Tambra and her hair questions about Damond, if they were still together and whatnot. I also forgot to tell you guys that what's her name? Tambra and her hair said that yes, they are still together and they're not having sex they're still having sex with a condom. Cool. So Taisha is telling Tisha that Damond goes by another name, and she didn't really, because she said my friend, and you know how people, never mind, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but the way she's talking, you can believe that Taisha and Damond have a relationship with each other, and Tambra is none the wiser. So then Glenn came down to the office. He has some flowers, and he tells her how proud of her he is, right? I'm just still stuck on the fact that Glenn literally re-proposed to his wife and texted a woman the same night. Why? Latisha, you know what? I'm not going to tell people what to do with their marriage. I'm not going to tell people what to do with your marriage. Well, I will say one thing, and it's because I was going to say I would divorce his ass, but nah, don't do that. I wouldn't even say that. Like, set some boundaries. I think you got to set some boundaries or something. I don't know. I'm nah, and I'm not one of those people who believe once a cheater, always a cheater, right? But if you have a track record, if you cheated on me once and I forgave you, that's one thing, right? But then if you do it again, we got a problem. And then you ask me to marry you again, I don't know if I would stay. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But your ass can't fool me a third time because you're going to be gone. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll discuss it in the comments below. So let's pause here and move forward. All right, you guys, next up, let's talk about Marie. Now, I do want to say this scene with Marie was really sad. I really hope that her son, Jerez, has grown up because you guys remember last season, Marie was taking care of his kids and her children. And I couldn't understand that last season for the life of me. Like, you didn't create them kids. Those are his responsibility. But in this episode, it was so sad to hear. And I feel like with Marie, Marie is just taking on, once again, like last season, I feel like she's taking on way too much. So you guys remember that her mother has issues with, substance abuse. She has substance abuse issues, right? So her mom came to stay with her, and well, actually, she tells us her business is growing, right? Her business is growing, and she addressed the fact that everybody last season thought that she and Essie were lesbians. I'm sorry, Marie, but y'all do give a lesbian tea. Y'all definitely give a lesbian tea. Even though Marie says she liked the D, I'm like, sis, you still give lesbian. Just saying, no shade, but you still give lesbian. I still see a lesbian when I see you, and I damn sure see one when I see Essie. It's a shade, by the way. God don't like ugly, huh? So now somebody that is gay that won't say it, her husband centric, baby. She says that they are still together. I'm like, girl, what? Girl, that man is gay. That man is gay. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Cedric ain't straight. Girl, Cedric ain't straight. He ain't. So, like I said, so she got her mom with her and all of her kids. So she then tells us that a tragedy hit. Now you guys have to remind me. I have to remember, how old is her son? I thought her son was in his 20s. But one of the mothers of his kids was shot and killed. I was like, oh God. And she was 18 years old. I'm like, oh my God, that's even terrible. That baby didn't even get to live her life. And then what was even more gut wrenching was the fact that the 2-year-old was in the back. Wait a minute. 2 years old. How old is, again, I have to ask this question, how old is Dre is, because if the baby is 2 and she was 18, she had the baby at 16. And how old is he? Because I think he's in his 20s, right? You know what, Jesus, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But she got killed in the car. I was like, oh God. And so I think the way she said it, the car was completely tore up. Oh God, you guys, that is just so sad. And then she said the back seat where the baby was shot up too. We just gotta praise the Lord that the baby didn't die, but that is really sad that little boy, he's 2 years old, and his mother is never gonna come back. So he's gonna have to grow up without his mother. Like, I can't even imagine what that's gonna be like for him. Because I had my mother in my life for 27 years, and these last 5 years have been hard for me, and I'm an adult, and that's a baby. So I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when he grows up. Pray for him, you guys. Pray for that family. Pray for Marie and her family. So let's pause here, you guys, and wrap up the episode. So you guys, let's talk about Timber and her hair. I want to say something, and it's gonna come off shady, but I'm not being shady about Timber and her hair. So this season, I wonder if Timber saw all the comments about her last season and said, you know what, if we come back for season 2, we gotta do something different, because she doesn't have that ashy pink lipstick that she used to wear last season, and she don't have all those bundles. And without all those bundles in her hair, without all of those bundles in Tambra's hair, which I didn't think she was an ugly woman. I just thought she did a weight. I thought she just did too much with the makeup and the hair. Because I mean, that's why I call her Tambra and her hair, because she had so much hair in her head, and then that ashy ass pink lipstick. Because when I saw the cast photo, this season, I was like, oh, we lost two people. We lost two people, but we got two new people. Because you guys know we lost Antoinette, the dentist, and well, we didn't lose her. She's still here, but she's not on the show anymore. So we didn't. So I didn't see Antoinette. I was like, oh, and I really liked her, minus her friend Kaylon, But we saw. So I was like, okay, no Antoinette and no Tambra. But then I looked at the trailer. I was like, wait a minute, there is Tambra. And then I was like, so where is Tambra and her hair in this photo? I was like, oh, there she is, because she has the short wig. I'm like, see, less is more. Like, less is it. You don't need 50 bags of hair in your head. I mean, she looks beautiful, you guys. She is gorgeous. And that pink ashy lipstick, thank God, is gone. So she and Damon, she lets us know that, she's still the daytime diva. She has released an immunity tea. She and Damon, they're still together. So they have an appointment. You guys remember last season that she had fibroids. I think she said that they took out 39 fibroids. That's a lot to take out of a God. I know a little bit about fibroids, but I don't know that much about fibroids. But they took out 39, so she's having her post-surgery, and she still wants to have kids. That's really all I got for Tambra and her hair. Yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys thought about the first episode. Good episode. They gonna get the shit started this season, and we are here for it. I know I'm here for it, you guys. So we'll be here every Friday night for. My Fridays are gonna be busy, but I'm here for it, you guys. You guys know I enjoy certain shows. And my Friday night shows are the ones that I do enjoy, even Ready to Love, despite how much they may get on my nerves. I enjoy it. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode, and we will discuss it in the comment section below. You guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, you guys, share the video, and until the next time, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourself, wash your hands, you guys, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.